Unbelievably, the New York Times comes out with a piece dated yesterday, March 16th, by opinion columnist Zeynep Tufekci. We were badly misled about the event that changed our lives. We were badly misled. Somebody online changed it to, we badly misled you about the event that changed our lives. And that's a much more accurate headline from the New York Times. Glenn, this is so infuriating to me. The whole thing is about stuff you've known, your audience has known, me and mine too, and most people who have been independent thinkers, or certainly as part of right-wing media, people who listen to Rumble. We've known this for years, since 2021. But here they are, 2025, with an aha moment on the lab leak as the origin of COVID and how those in charge misled us. I'll just give you a couple of highlights from the piece. She starts by pointing out, in 2020, when people started speculating about a lab accident being the spark behind the pandemic, they were treated like kooks and cranks. By whom, again? Zeynep. Who is treating them like kooks and cranks? Could it have been the New York Times? Anyway, okay. Many public health officials and prominent scientists dismissed the idea as a conspiracy theory, insisting the virus had emerged from animals. And when EcoHealth Alliance lost a grant because it was doing this so-called gain-of-function research, no fewer than 77 Nobel laureates and 31 scientific societies lined up to defend the organization. So the Wuhan research was totally safe, and the pandemic was definitely caused by natural transition. It certainly seemed like consensus. We have since learned, however, that to promote the appearance of consensus, some officials and scientists hid or understated crucial facts, misled at least one reporter. She's speaking of Don McGann, who worked for the New York Times, orchestrated campaigns of supposedly independent voices, and even compared notes about how to hide their communications. The reason she wants us to know that it was probably a lab leak and that we were so grossly misled is because people need convincing that the next pandemic is only an accident away. Basically, now that RFKJ is in charge of HHS and she's seeing like measles and other problems that she cares about. So she really, really wants us to trust our public health entities again. Not him, but like the scientists and the Nobel laureates and the Dr. Fauci's of the world